This might be a really long clip because I've been bad at vlogging this week for some reason. I don't even know. But I am on chapter 3 of A Clockwork. I always say, uh. I am on chapter 3 of Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. I'm going to be half reading, half listening to the audiobook. I finally got it from my Overdrive app at the library. And forgive me on my creaky chair. We all know the saga of the creaky chair. Where's my other book? Okay, here we go. So I finished reading The Art of Being Normal by Lisa Williamson. This book took me on a roller coaster ride. At first it started off real strong. I was like, I'm enjoying it. But then as we were inching closer and closer to the middle, I was like, I'm about to DNF this book. I was so frustrated because it follows the story of David, who is trans, and then he meets this boy named Leo, and all of the character development and all of the storyline was going toward Leo and not David. And I was getting really upset because I'm like, this is supposed to be an LGBT story. Why is all of our focus on our straight character who's not even the main character? And then we get to the middle and we get to the plot twist. I'm probably spoiling it, but I feel like this book is old enough that everybody should have read it. But I don't know if I'm making a big deal out of it or not. I have not read any reviews at all because I wanted to just give you my thoughts and not have someone else's thoughts work their way into how I feel. But I feel like sexuality should never be a plot twist, and that's what happened in this book. Also, I want to say I'm all over the place, forgive me, but David had no depth. No depth. It's very clear that all of the storyline and all of the time was put into Leo. It should have just been Leo's story, if I'm being honest. But I get back to my main point. I don't think that anybody's sexuality should ever be a plot device, but the story did pick up better after the plot twist because I feel like the author put so much time into like the plot twist that the first half of the book suffered because of it. But the second half of the book was amazing. Gave it 4 stars. Just be mindful of the plot twist. And then I got some books that I'm excited about. I got Ivy Aberdeen's Letter to the World by Ashley Hand Blake. This is a middle grade about a girl named Ivy who draws these pictures of girls holding hands in her diary. And then one day there is a big hurricane, a big storm, and in the aftermath of the storm, her notebook goes missing, and then mysteriously drawings start to show in her locker with encouragement that she should come out. And Ivy is hoping that it is the girl she's secretly crushing on. And then I got Becoming Nicole, a transformation of an American family. Been wanting to read this for a year. My library finally it showed up in the system. I was able to get it, so I'm excited. Okay, and then I listened to the audiobook for my so-called Bollywood Life by Nisha Sherman. I loved this book so much. It follows Winnie, who has had a horoscope read since birth. I think her parents had a horoscope read, and it told her that she was going to marry a man whose name starts with an R, and he was going to give her a silver bracelet, and they were going to be like soulmates happily ever after. And so she has been dating this boy named Raj, and at the start of the summer she needed a break to get into a better headspace, and Raj took this as an opportunity to move on and what Winnie considers cheat on her with another girl in school. So now Winnie is struggling with the fact that she thought Raj, as well as her whole family, thought that Raj was her soulmate. And now she's believing that destiny and her horoscope aren't real. And she meets this dude named Dev, and they fall in love. And I'm doing a really bad job of explaining this book, but it was so cute. It was everything that I needed, like summer contemporary story. And she loves Winnie. Our main character Winnie loves Bennett like Beckham, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. I've watched it like 4 times all the way through. I love Bennett like Beckham. And I've watched a couple Bollywood movies, but this book really made me want to sit down and like have a binge marathon of every Bollywood movie that she was talking about. But I loved it. I gave it 4 stars. So that's my update. This clip is so long. I need to get out of here. I'm going to try to be better now that I've caught you guys up with filming as it happens. Hi guys, so I'm outside again. Surprise, surprise. Get ready to see much more outside vlogs because for some reason I'm finding I can't read in my room this summer. I can't. I have to be outside to get anything read. So I came outside to hopefully get halfway or maybe finish Ivy Aberdeen's Letter to the World by Ashley Heron Blake. I am on chapter 6, and this is probably going to sound strange, but so far this is reading like a middle grade, even though it is a middle grade. But when I read Tahar Mafi's middle grades, furthermore in Witchwood, they kind of read almost like Victoria Schwab did This Savage Song and Our Dark Duet, where they were like half YA, half adult. This hers kind of read like half middle grade, half YA, but this is very much middle grade, like very simplified writing and ideas. And for some reason, I'm finding it hard to get into, but I'm going to start that. I'm going to watch Katrina at the Little Book Hour, her mid-year book freak out. I've been watching everybody's that I can because they're my favorite videos that people do throughout the year. So I'm going to go so I can actually get something done. Just wanted to give you that update. Hi guys. So guess who? Because her phone has little to no storage and I have to delete every video after I film it. Guess who deleted all of her footage for this week's vlog except for 2 days, Friday and Saturday? Me. So I decided, since I was planning to cut next week's short, I'm just going to go and put this all together because I was going to cut it off Thursday and then start a new one for Tome Topple. So I'm sad about it because I read Girl Make Stars and I'm kind of getting old, so I don't know if I talked about it in the last reading vlog, but I had some strong opinions and now they're gone and I can't think. Such is life. I'm kind of bummed about it. But I am on chapter 8 of Clockwork Prince. I never thought I would be one of those girls, but I think that I am falling in love with Will Herringdale. People say he's like Jace. Bishware. I don't know, he's not. I hate Jace. I loathe the Jace, but I just want to hug. I just want to hug Will Herringdale so bad and just squeeze him till he feels better. Okay, I'm over the top, but we just found out the reason why he left his family, which they talked about. They mentioned in book one, but they never went into detail, and we just found out why he had to leave his family. I'm heartbroken. I'm also reading Ivy Aberdeen's Letter to the World by Ashley Heron Blake, and I am about to be 50% of the way through. And unfortunately, as of now, I am bored out of my mind, which is sad because I really did like Girl Made of Stars, but this is just so boring. I'm gonna make it through. I had very high hopes for this, so this might end up on my disappointed list for this year. But that's gonna be my update for today. Not a good day. Lost all of my footage from this week, and I tried so hard. Well, not all of my footage, but I tried so hard this week to make sure I was filming. I got so caught up in reading that I wasn't filming, and then I pushed myself to film, and then I delete all the footage. But I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys when I have another update, hopefully finishing this so that I can move on to a book that everybody's been hyping like crazy recently, The Nowhere Girls by Amy Reed. But let me get out of here. This clip's going to be too long. I got to go. So I am on chapter 9 of Clockwork Prince, and we just got some sexy time with Jim and Tessa. I never thought that I would love the Infernal Devices because I love the Mortal Instruments with my heart and soul. But the first book wasn't all that good. But this book, oh my God. And because I know that Cassandra Clare knows how to write a finale, I just know the last one's going to blow me away. And I'm finally reading one on schedule that I get to watch the live show on Emma Books channel. Oops, it's upside down. And I finished Ivy Aberdeen's Letter to the World by Ashley Heron Blake. The ending had me so conflicted because I was sure I was going to give this 3 stars, but the ending was phenomenal. The ending is what I wanted the whole book to be, so I ended up giving it 4 because I am trying to not get into the habit of using half-star ratings. I don't really understand what the point of it when people say, oh, this book was a 2.75. Like, what does that mean? So I try to stick with whole stars. So I ended up giving this a 4-star, and it's an okay book. It probably would have. It's probably still going to end up in my most disappointing because I expected much more from it than I actually got. And today I have not been reading at all. I just can't pick up a book, but I have been working on the OMG That Song tag by Kate's book date. So I'm hoping to have that up next week. Get ready to cringe because I'm trying to lip sync because everybody else lip sync in their video, and my lip syncing skills are terrible. But that is my update for today. I will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully I will have read something. Hi guys, I am super tired. If you can hear that in the background, that is the washing machine. It is on. I finished Clockwork. I always want to say but Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. I loved this book so much more than the first book. I gave it 5, which was surprising because the first book is very action packed, and I'm addicted to action, especially when Cassandra Clare writes it. And this one really didn't have any action at all in it, as far as like battles and things like that. And it more so focused on like what was going on in their lives and Clay politics, but it was so good. I think it's gonna be my favorite one. I so badly want to just skip read them in the order that I am and read Clockwork Princess to finish it up because it is so good. But I'm gonna try to stop myself from doing that. I actually saw earlier today Cassandra Clare um, showed this special edition of Queen of Air and Darkness in the UK, and the pages are gonna be red, and I so desperately want to get that one. But I know the only place I know how to get them in the UK is Book Outlet, and they have something on their website that said in December, um, pretty much if you order something in December, don't expect your package. And I'm doing a read along. Well, not a read along. I'm doing a buddy read from with mail from that girl Bookworm. Hopefully she still wants to do that for the Dark Artifices. So I'm like, I don't want to wait until January, especially when we're planning to read the 3 books at the end of the month. I don't know. But I am currently reading The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hong. And I have to get this read because I got to take my books back to the library tomorrow. And I literally have 157 pages left. I do not know if I'm going to be able to, especially because it is 10:06 at night. But I tried to renew it, and because it's so popular right now, my library was like, you cannot renew it. So I'm going to try to force myself to stay up and speed through this. It would be alright if I was actually like enjoying it. So far this book is at a 3. It is very boring. Okay, I'm almost halfway through the book. We've had no smutty time. Almost. And I'm just like, I'm not feeling this book so much. But I've gotten too far that I just don't want to DNF it halfway. Hopefully it'll pick up so that I'm not here bored trying to stay up in the morning to finish it. But I'm tired and I can tell I need to get out of here. I'm rambling, but I will be back with an update later. Whew, I'm tired. My brother's birthday's today. We went out to eat. We're back. On the way there, I was finished up reading The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hong. I gave this book a 3 stars. It was okay. I feel like it was your basic by the numbers romance book. The only thing that had it stand out for good reason was that the main character has Asperger's. And I did not know until I read the author's note that this is a gender swapped Pretty Woman. I did not catch it. But then again, I haven't really watched Pretty Woman fully. I've catched snippets of it, but whoa, I didn't see it. But it was really cute at the 55% mark. It got really cute, but then they did the frustrating thing that I don't like, and maybe romance isn't for me. I haven't read a lot, so I don't know. But the miscommunication was awful in here. Like, for the last half of the book, we pretty much spent time hearing her say, oh, he doesn't want me, or he broke up with me because he doesn't think I'm worth it because I have Asperger's. And then it would go to his point of view, and he would say, oh, she doesn't want me. She doesn't think I'm worth it because I am an escort. And, my dad did this really messed up thing. And I was just like, really? I was rolling my eyes because I was so frustrated because I was like, both of you love each other, and it's very clear that you love each other, and I feel like it should be very clear to both of you that the other one loves you, but you won't pick up the phone and call and talk to each other, but you make it very apparent that you want to, but you're being stubborn, and it's so frustrating. So if anybody reads a lot of romances and happens upon this video, let me know if that's a common thing, because it kind of bugged me in The Wedding Date by Jasmine Guillory as well, but they didn't do as much of it as this one. Like, literally, they had one miscommunication incident, and then finally, after a little bit, they talked about it and they were able to resolve it. But this one just went on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. But it was cute at the end. I don't know. But yes, so that is Kiss Quotient. And that is my last book for today because Tome Topple starts tomorrow, and I'm going to end the vlogs short this week so that I can have Tome Topple, you know, a separate Tome Topple vlog. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to, you can follow me on all of my social medias. They're always linked down below. Think about hitting that subscribe button and the bell button so you'll be notified when I upload new content. And until next time, happy reading.